Hey guys, this is Sam, and today we are doing a speed test between the brand new iPhone 8, the Samsung Galaxy S8, and the year-old iPhone 7. I love doing these tests because for me it's always so interesting to see which phone comes out on top. So if we jump right into things, I have loaded the same applications on all three of these devices. These same accounts are logged in on all of these applications. These devices have no apps running in the background. They were just restarted. All three of these devices are on a level playing field. I didn't adjust specific settings on one device or the other to make it faster, or in the background I changed something or cut the frame so that this device would be faster. Nobody's paying me to do this comparison. I don't have Apple or Samsung money. This is literally just launching the exact same apps with the exact same accounts in the exact same states on all three of these devices. The Apple iPhone 8 is rocking the A11 Bionic Chip. That just sounds insane. The Samsung Galaxy S8 is rocking a Snapdragon 835. And finally, the iPhone 7 over here on the very right is rocking the Apple A10 Fusion chip. Now, what was really interesting is that when I ran a speed test between just the Galaxy S8 and the iPhone 7 back in March or April of this year, the iPhone 7, which was older than the Galaxy S8, won. So I'm interested to see if through software updates to the Galaxy S8, it has gotten a little bit faster since then. During this test, pretty much everything that I thought was going to happen did not end up happening. I knew out of the gate that the iPhone 8 was obviously the newest phone out of the three, so I assumed that it was going to blow the iPhone 7 out of the water, completely destroy the Galaxy S8, but that was not the case. As the speed test progressed, I noticed that one phone would get ahead for a few seconds, and then another phone would catch up, and then they would flip-flop again and go back and forth when it came to strictly opening and running apps. And I was trying to figure out why this was, and I feel like it's because the Galaxy S8's launch animation for apps is really quick. The new launch animation for apps and close animation for apps in iOS 11 is a little bit slower, so it sort of balanced out. But there wasn't a lot of raw processing power needed to open these simple apps like Twitter or YouTube or Sonos. When it came to opening up some larger applications that took a little bit to load, like Clash Royale or Subway Surfers, the iPhone 8 seemed to be ever so slightly faster at loading them. But nothing that you're going to notice in day-to-day use. The whole point of opening these apps wasn't just to talk about them for 2 minutes. It was to show you that even though the iPhone 8 is the newest phone here, the Galaxy S8 and the iPhone 7 were neck and neck. These are phones that are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months old that are competing with the newest phone on the market. Usually you notice a difference with the newest iPhone, but this year it doesn't seem like that's the case. They're all right next to each other when they got to the Geekbench test. Now, if we go ahead and jump to the end for each of these devices for the Geekbench test, you will see somehow and amazingly the device that finished first was not the newest one, not the iPhone 8, not even the second newest one, the Galaxy S8. It was the year-old iPhone 7. It got a single core score of 3,458 and a multi-core score of 5,933. Now, right behind that, 5 or 10 seconds later, on the very left here, was the iPhone 8. Just released, should be the fastest device here, at least you would assume, because it's the newest. 4,158 for the single core score, very impressive, and 9,986 for the multi-core score. In some Geekbench scenarios, I have seen the iPhone 8 go over 10,000, which is just insane that we're carrying around that much power in our pocket now. Now, skipping ahead just one last time, about a minute and 20 seconds after the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 finished, was the Samsung Galaxy S8, a device which isn't even a year old yet. Finished with a score of 1,857 for the single core, a lot lower than both the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 8, and 5,614 for the multi-core score. A little disappointing because this is the latest Samsung Galaxy device you can buy that is on the market right now. So based off of raw power alone, as of September of 2017, the iPhone 8 is the fastest and quickest phone on the market when it comes to raw power. However, it is very, very important to note that when it came to launching, running, and closing these apps, there was practically no difference across the board, even between the year-old iPhone 7 and the iPhone 8, and the iPhone 8 and the Samsung Galaxy S8. I'm really interested, as always, to hear your thoughts on this test. Are you surprised that the Galaxy S8 and the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 7 were neck and neck when it came to launching applications, or was that what you were expecting, and will you be picking up any one of these three devices in the future? If you enjoyed watching this video, it helps me out if you drop a like down below, and of course, hit subscribe for more like this coming soon. I've been Sam, I hope you're doing great, and I'll talk to you in the next one.